Oh my god, would you take young kids to Bangkok, Thailand? If you think that's a crazy idea, or like I was just overwhelmed by even thinking of this, then you're in the right video. Hello, we just finished publishing our complete Bangkok series where we documented our epic adventure in Thailand as a family of 4. I wanted to make a separate video that's full of tips, tricks, and must-do things we found helpful during this trip. Just to reintroduce ourselves, we're an Indian-American couple currently living in India but traveling the world with our toddler, Piper Rose, and our amazingly energetic neurodivergent son, Grant. We hope you enjoy and find this helpful, and we'd be so grateful if you liked and subscribed to our adventure. Our first tip is a good hotel, preferably with a pool, close to the river and with breakfast included. Bangkok can be very hot and muggy, and nothing is better than coming back after a day of seeing sights and taking a relaxing dip. Our pool had a swim-up bar, and you could find me on quite a few days during our trip having an afternoon glass of wine with Grant munching on some french fries. We unfortunately did not have breakfast included in our stay and tried the buffet on the first day in the hotel. It was lovely but very expensive, and we ended up finding food wherever we went. But I still recommend it as it makes things so much easier to have food covered first thing in the morning on busy days. Our hotel was right on the river, and the boat dock was literally next door, so easy to access the city. That brings me to my next tip. Boats, boats, boats. Take them all. Bangkok's most famous landmarks are on the banks of the Chow River, so they use super fun boats like buses to zip you from place to place. It's so unique and amazing, and it cools you off. Highly recommended. You can see I usually strapped Piper in on a carrier, and Grant was close to us. We also recommend the boats on the floating markets, as well as the various river cruises. We did take a night cruise, but I can't fully recommend it as the food, noise, and crowds were not very kid-friendly. Pick and choose, but see the landmarks. Yeah. We saw Wat Arun, Wat Pho, and the Grand Palace, and I can confidently say all are kid-friendly and incredible. Grant stayed engaged throughout all of them, but the Grand Palace is a lot. We recommend a guided tour with the Grand Palace, with one parent staying with the tour and the other one running around with the kids, switching off if need be. But it's amazing and super fun, even on hot days. We also had an absolutely thrilling time at the Mahanakan, another amazing activity with kids. Hanging 74 floors above Bangkok was super insane, and I indulged in a much-needed frozen cocktail after that to recover. Parks are an absolute must. On the last day, we actually went to all the parks, Lumpini Park as well as Benchikiti Park. Both were absolutely amazing. Clean bathrooms, amazing paths, and good play areas. Finding the monitor lizards at Lumpini Park was great for Grant. The Green Mile connecting them was also amazing. So super fun. Do you want to expose your kids to new foods? Well, look no further than Bangkok. We hit the most epic of the food markets in Chinatown on our first night. With the obligatory scorpion eating experience out of the way, we also explored the classy but more expensive Jod fairs that I would say was amazingly kid-friendly and super fun. There's also yummy food markets included in all of the floating markets. Thai food is so yummy, and if you're a parent who's traveling with kids, iced coffee is otherworldly. Seriously, I miss it. We found that the train market is a must. The train is super slow, and the shopkeepers tell you where to stay safe. We got there an hour early before the train, saw the market, and found a nice cafe to sit and grab a snack. The amazing cafe staff guide you to where to stand. When you're packed like sardines, the train slowly creaks along, and you can say hi to the equally excited train passengers. Super fun experience, and the kids loved it. Do not go fake bag shopping with the kids. It is too distracting and overwhelming. It's also boring for them. I just had Piper, and it was super difficult. The malls are an amazing experience in and of themselves, especially the Icon Siam. It was huge and even had play spaces. The aquarium is also located inside another huge mall, and Grant had an awesome time there. Great low-key, easy activities for the whole family. Take a day trip. We headed to Pattaya, and if you look up videos for Pattaya, it doesn't look very family-friendly at all. We actually saw none of the stuff a family would be concerned about. We took a ferry, checked the schedule and timings because we almost missed ours, and head to the island off of Pattaya called Koh Land. From there, we took a ride to Tian Beach, and it was so much fun after, of course, Drew found his wallet. We documented this insanity in part 4 of our Bangkok series. The beach was amazing for the kids and the whole family really, with awesome floats to rent and yummy food. There are many beaches on Koh Lam, so look around and pick one that's best for your family. After the beach, we took a boat back to Pattaya and checked out the Sanctuary of Truth. We loved it, and it's insanely beautiful, but it was a bit much for Grant. He wanted to touch everything and run around, and it being an active construction site, it wasn't a great combination along with the crowds. I might skip it or leave a parent outside and take turns while one is seeing the building. The other one can take a wonderful elephant ride. It is stroller and handicapped accessible. You just need to request the van at the top of the hill, and then there's a lift inside the sanctuary. To wrap all of this up, my wonderful mother-in-law recently asked me, why do we travel so much? My reply was because our kids climb the walls at home and are bored. I would rather have them climb and learn about other parts of the world. We hope you get out and explore the world with your little ones as well, and find this video helpful in doing just that. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe.